Rack and clear. I'm ready.
It's time to impress.
Cool. I think we're live. Looks like everything's good. So, hey everyone. I'm Eric Doty, aka DMZilla. I'll be streaming today on the official Mobcrush stream. We're playing Apex Legends. It is a new game from Respawn Entertainment. You may know them for creating Titanfall 1 and 2. This game came out 2 days ago. It's free to play on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And yeah, I'll be playing this for about an hour.
Supply ship over there.
This is a good LZ.
So, I am currently head of product at Mobcrush. I handle, well, everything product. So
Don't
that's
miss.
determining our roadmap, what's being built at any given time, working with engineers to scope and estimate. Oh, this is not good. I can't talk, but I'm trying not to get shot. Goodbye. Oh, and there's no fall damage in this game, which is amazing. Anyway, don't look at me. So I work on product. We're currently working on a bunch of really cool stuff. I also run the in PvP game server for Minecraft that is partnered with Microsoft and promoted in game. So I might talk about more of that a little bit later. Right now I'm gonna try to not let my dude die. Get out of this building.
Kill confirmed.
Open supply bin over here. Contact with pistol. Contact with target.
Uh-oh. No, I'm dead. This is it.
I've been down.
Yep. So you don't immediately die. You get downed. And if no one shoots you like they did there, you can survive, I think, for a minute or so, minute and a half. And then if that time's out or they shoot you, then you properly die, but you actually drop what they call a banner. It's like dog tags.
Good.
So your any living teammates can run up and actually grab your dog tags and take it to designated areas in the map. There's actually a little green mark, a green square you can see on the mini-map in the upper left. That's actually where you drop them, and if you deposit it... Hi Nicole, Holly. If you deposit it, your teammates will actually be fully revived and they'll be dropped in with a dropship. The only unfortunate thing is that they respawn with nothing. They have no... anything they picked up is lost. They can go in to where they died, and if it wasn't looted, they can pick up everything they dropped. But obviously a lot of enemies will try to loot it. Sometimes your teammates loot it, or because it's a battle royale game, if your crate is outside the circle, you obviously don't want to rush out and get it, because then you'll just take a ton of damage, which usually isn't worth it, considering you could just run to the next closest building and hopefully find some guns or ammo. I'm dead, and if this guy doesn't revive me, then I'm permanently dead. Oh, he didn't even recover our banners. Yeah, we're timed out, so I'm actually gonna leave this game. There's nothing I can do here. So besides, it's a battle royale game. I'd say it's closest to Call of Duty Blackout. It's closer to that than it would be compared to PUBG or Fortnite. Plays a lot like Blackout. I think the maps, the classes have a lot of comparisons. But what I really like is, A, it's free to play. I'm trying to think. There was something else I was going to say why I really like it. Oh, it encourages the team to stay together more so than any other Battle Royale game. It's very rewarding to stay with each other. And you have abilities that don't just help yourself, they help the team.
If you're with me,
so
I'm with
not
you.
only for you to benefit your teammates, but your teammates' abilities benefit you as well.
Each choice changes everything.
Whether it's healing like the lifeline, which is my main right now. Bangalore has a smoke screen she can use quite often, which is super helpful. to evade enemies or to drop it and then actually revive your teammates, because it's just harder for them to shoot at you if they don't know where you are. And it's really weird to see this account ranked level 1 because I think my personal account's 11 or even higher than that. Cool, so we'll play this again. Also, Jump Master. So of the 3 teammates, one of you is randomly assigned Jump Master. So I can suggest where I want to drop, but ultimately the Jump Master controls. I could break off and go land somewhere else, but again, I would lose a ton of advantage if I went off and went solo. So I just let them control it, and then as we get close, usually you break off and you can guide yourself a little ways from them, because you don't want to loot the same building. Nothing good yet. Okay, there's a gun. So getting a gun is the most vital. One of the big differences between Fortnite is I think the pickaxe or the mining tool, harvesting tool, only does about 10 damage, where punching in this game does about 30. So with 3 or 4 hits, you can take somebody down, even if they have a gun. If they're just a bad shot, you can still fight your way out of that until you go loot one. And you move really fast in this game, so I feel like it's much easier to avoid gunfire early on until people start getting some of the better attachments and better guns. Managing your inventory is super important. One of the advantage of the Lifeline character that I think a lot of people don't think about is the Lifeline has a ability where you launch a little droid that heals you and your teammates if they're within a certain radius. That character is Wraith, that has a teleport ability where all my abilities are healing or supplies. So yeah, because I have the healing ability that's just on a cooldown, it doesn't make a lot of sense for me to fill up my... what's the word I'm looking for? Fill up my inventory with a bunch of health packs. I mean, I would just rather use that for ammo and shields. If you look in the bottom left, the white line next to my character is my health, and the blue lines are my shield. Because I picked up a shield, there's 3 levels, 1, 2, and 3, and if they get depleted, they don't break like a lot of like PUBG. I guess there's breaks. It's closer to Fortnite where you can actually recharge it, but you actually have to pick up an item first, and then it depletes, and you can just refill it with these little blue vials. You can carry a ton of them. I can't believe we haven't run into an enemy yet. Sorry, I just saw chat. Sharing your stardom, huh? So I think I got everything I could from over here without exploring too much. So we're gonna... I want to suggest that my team is here.
New kill leader appointed.
My right bumper's acting kind of funny. So something I can't show off because the right bumper is acting up a little bit is there's a ping system. And the ping system is a context sensitive... Sorry, my phone's ringing. I'll just have to call them back. It's a context sensitive ping system, so you can say, hey, there's a gun here, or there's ammo here, or shield. You can double tap it to point to an enemy, and your character has all these voice lines already queued up. Excuse me, trying not to be rude and burp into the microphone. That'd be terrible. But all these context sensitive pings, so even if you don't have a microphone, or you just don't want to talk, you can control everything. Burp ASMR, you. You can control everything or communicate pretty much everything you ever would need to just through the built-in ping system, which is pretty groundbreaking. There's also a voice-to-text tool built into the game. So if you don't have headset in, or if you're a hearing impaired gamer, it will actually translate everything your teammates say to on-screen text. And
Killed an enemy. Reloading.
in the reverse, it will convert text to actual audio, which I haven't heard yet. I don't think I've actually turned that on. I know Minecraft has that, and it's actually really cool. So you'll be playing with people, they'll type in chat, and then the game will just read it out loud to you. So it's really accessible for a lot of different scenarios. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm assuming there's a pretty good set of colorblind options because it's from EA. They put a lot of work into that with their Battlefield games, and I think Titanfall had it too.
Almost there. We are close to the ring.
Sorry, I need to run over here and help my teammates. So that red mark on the map was an enemy that they called up. Hi, Matt. Oh, so that right there is a portal that my teammate that's a Wraith spawned. You just go in one end and it warps you to wherever the other one is. I haven't played Wraith yet, so I actually don't know how you place them. But all the abilities so far are pretty easy to understand and manage once you play the character once.
Reloading.
So there's over there somewhere.
New kill leader appointed. Care package being
Careful,
delivered.
new kill leader. I'm taking fire.
Care package coming in.
All Father, give me sight.
Oh no. Okay, so they're knocked down. Cool, so I just killed both of them. That was the last of their team.
Good kill. Half the squads remain.
This guy up. So much like Fortnite, when you play squads, if two people are down and the third's alive and you knock that person down, they all just die, because obviously no one's going to revive them. It's looting. So the ultimate... Oh, here we go.
Come on, say hello.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. I think it's Z. There we go. Okay, so I can use the keyboard where the controller doesn't work. So this game is only teams. There's no other... here I'm calling it this. It's only teams of 3 right now. I'm sure they'll change that. I'll let my team have that. So I'm just looting, and oh, something I was gonna say is this accelerant. It gives me 20% towards essentially my ultimate ability, which is that drop I called in. Oh, nope.
Bless me with God's hostile.
But we did not do that.
Knock down the whole squad.
Nice choice.
Recharging my shields.
Alright, cool. Sorry. When I get really into it, I
Health run if you need it.
don't talk quite as much. So I just wanted to use my shield and heal. Cool. Alright, now we're good. So that little robot I can call in will heal my teammates if they're within approximately a 5-foot radius. Hey, McDouble. Sorry, I'm trying to remember to look at chat. It's over in my left side of my vision, off screen. Cool. So I have 3 kills, which is pretty good. I don't know if my teammates have any. I don't even know where I can see that.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Oh, so that's something I didn't talk about is before the match starts, they tell you who is the highest ranked person. You can see it in the upper right. King Awesome got killed. If you kill basically who is the highest ranked player in that particular match, you get an extra 500 XP, which is pretty substantial. And then I think you also get a call out if you kill the person with the most kills. They have these big banners around the map that's very Hunger Games-ish. And you get, if you have the most kills, you get broadcast across the map on all the various screens as the top killer. Or with the most kills. So that's that was the ability of the Wraith I told you earlier about. They create portals for teammates to move around. I think it's okay for evading. I don't think it's great for just normal moving around the map. I think Lifeline has the best, the most team benefits with the supply drop that anybody can pick up, as well as the healing abilities. I probably play 90%. Yeah, McDouble, this game is called Apex Legends. Sorry, let me turn my phone down. I probably should really take that phone call. It's very important, but I'll just call him back after the stream. Hopefully they won't be too angry at me. If they call back again, maybe. It's the state of California calling me. That's how you know it's important. So we have McDouble and McTriple. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not really coming up on too much energy. I'd like to switch my gun if I can. This gun's not as good, but at least I have ammo. I did have a match where I ran out of ammo completely, and I still got a kill with just melee.
We are inside the ring. Good faith.
Oh, that's the banner I was telling you. So this guy, it's Suave. He's rank 17. Oh, it's changing.
Attention, delivering care package.
Looks like a care package is coming
There it is.
in.
So it just
Big things
updated.
in
So
that.
he has 2 kills. Oh, 8 kills. I don't know why it says... Oh, that was the champion that's already dead. And then this is the... I guess that's just champion overall. I'm still learning what those mean. I thought it updated with whoever had the most kills. But maybe it depends on where you are in the match. So I'm going to call in my supply drop for my
Come and get your
team.
birthday present.
Opening fire. There may be a sniper in the area.
You can tell that they pulled this part from Titanfall. It looks very similar to when the Titans drop into the map. I don't really need that, I want. Level 3 shield.
Need to recharge my shields.
So we're getting pretty close to the end of the game. There's still 6 squads left. Normally that would be 18 players, but obviously some of the squads aren't running with full numbers because, you know, people get shot. So there's 13 people left. You can see it in the upper right. If you haven't heard this game before or seen it, it's called Apex Legends. It's free to play on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. I really like it. I was mostly playing Fortnite. I haven't been playing too much the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Been really busy. But this game came out and I love it. It's really positive too. Like there's not a lot of toxic players. And if you don't want to talk on mic, you can fully communicate through the ping system. So it's just does a lot of really smart things that I think should become the standard for any future BR games, or if any current big BR games update, I think they should totally pull from the new things that they introduced in this game.
Target spotted.
Yes, the game is completely free. You earn in-game credits through gameplay that you can spend on characters and crates, or you can use real money. If you don't want to buy crates, I mean, the crates are actually relatively cheap. I think it's $1 a crate, and you get 3 items in each crate. And there's no duplicates as far as I can tell. I don't think I've ever gotten one. Or you can just buy things straight up. Like if you want to unlock the 2 classes that don't automatically come with the game. There's 8 total classes. 6 are unlocked for you. You can just grind and play the game and unlock the other 2, or you can just pay and unlock them. I haven't paid for them yet, but I probably will, just because I've already put in so many hours into this game. You know, I want to support the developers. They've given me this awesome free game that I'm obviously going to play for probably hundreds of hours.
Recharging my shield.
I don't feel bad spending, you know, $50 or $60 on, you know, characters and cosmetics, because that's how much I would have spent on a game like this anyway. You know, you always got to look out for the devs. Not everything can be free. Not do that very much.
Just giving my shields a recharge.
Do you like this game more than Fortnite and Blackout? It's hard for me to say I like it more than Fortnite, because they are really different games. I'd say the best comparison is to Call of Duty Blackout, and honestly I think I could say I like it better, just because it's so easy to make that comparison, and they add a lot of really good quality of life with how you communicate to players, and how you stick together as a team is rewarded much. No, this is bad. So yeah, I think. Oh man, I did not realize the circle was that close. Don't kill me. So I'm going to deploy my little robot to heal us, since we all took damage of some sort. Wait, what? Is there a person over there? I'm so confused.
Need to recharge my shields.
Bravo! I've got you. Shields up.
Where did our other teammate go? So we have a minute and a half to get out of here.
My shields.
We can't get out. Come on. Hell yeah. No. They're just gonna headshot on me. We're just trapped. There's no way we're gonna get out of it. Oh, sorry. Controller rumble is really loud on the desk. I can't be too mad about that. I should have been paying attention to where the circle was, or I would have taken a different route. We were basically pushed into that bottleneck, which wasn't really smart on our behalf. I had 3 kills. Not a lot of damage though. I pretty much stole people's kills. Yeah, this guy on the left has 243 damage but no kills. So I took all his kills. How often do you get a teammate that has no idea how to play? Because that would be me, and I don't want to disappoint. So, not often. The tutorial mode, which I didn't stream, I played that right before I started playing on stream, is it's pretty clear. It teaches you everything you need to do, how to pick up guns, how to switch, how to use equipment, as well as how to use the ping communication system that's built in game. The only thing it doesn't teach you is how the storm works, like the typical battle royale where they push everyone towards one location over time. I think they just assume that you'll figure that out, or you have experience playing other battle royale games. But yeah, pretty rare. They do a very good job of explaining that. You can't actually go play until you play the tutorial first. So these are basically their loot boxes. I just unlocked 2 of them, and I got a purple, which is really good. Just 2 weapon skins and then a crafting material. I'll take that. You also get skins for your characters, poses, little quips, they call them. They're basically little sound bites that you use when you, I think when you enter a match or if you get a kill. So it's not like, let's say Overwatch, where you have like 6 or 8 where you can choose from at any given time. They've really streamlined it, so you just pick the one that you really want to use when you die or when you get a kill, and then it just automatically says it. But there's a bunch of things they say throughout the game on your behalf. Like if you tag an enemy, they'll do a specific call out based on which character you are. It's all just very streamlined, and I like it a lot. I don't have to overthink anything. Okay, so we'll join into another game. So as you can see, there's I have 6 unlocked, and these are the 2 that I don't have yet. This one's like a tracker hunter. This guy's like a tank. I play as Lifeline, which you've seen. Pathfinder is really cool. I like him. He's really funny. He's more of, he has like a little zip line. I forget what his team ability is though. The 2 you have to pay for, one is like a poison, like an area poison effect, and then the other has a mirage ability. So he can deploy a bunch of holograms of himself that distract the enemy, as well as if he gets downed, he'll spawn a hologram of himself to while he cloaks, which is kind of crazy.
You and me, let's take this win.
When you haven't played against that character before and you down them, you get really confused.
This experiment will sort out the capable.
Okay, so this
from
person
the
bought
incompetent.
this character, Caustic. He's the poison character. But the robot, I forget what they're called.
Introducing
I think it's Pathfinder. They're really cool. They're funny. They have a lot of their quips. I think are the best of all the characters.
I suggest this landing location.
Let's land here.
Prepare for certain death.
All right, so Sunny D, the person in the middle, person in the middle is that controls the group. Again, I could hold X to stop following, but I really want to be near my teammates. A couple matches I've dropped.
If you guys want to break away, go for it, so we can loot the entire place.
So this guy knows what's up. Oh no, somebody else landed near us. Wow, I got a tiny gun. That's,
I am taking fire, friends.
there we go.
Thermite grenade out.
The battle
Delivering frag.
So what I was saying is there were 2 matches where I landed pretty decently far away from my group, and we failed immediately. Just kill this guy.
enemy taken out.
I confess, that kill was pleasant.
Repairing.
We have body armor.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
It appears we're not the first squad to come through here.
I will say the one thing that I like about this versus PUBG or Blackout, how did I miss every bullet, is I almost always get at least 1 kill.
She ran inside.
I suggest we do some research in this area.
Shot at.
We have lost one. Ready. Reloading.
Enemy down.
And every character has a whatever you want to call that. Oh,
Reload. Air drone if you need it. Take it.
yeah, made that look easy.
Squad down.
All right, so I'm gonna revive this guy.
You'll be alright.
Thank you.
Healed,
Interesting sensation.
and then
Thank you.
I have to go grab that person's banner. Oh, we only have 49 seconds. Okay, I'm fully healed. That's enough. So I want to go get this guy's banner. And if you didn't catch the beginning of the game, or beginning of the stream, even if someone is downed, you can revive them. And if they're killed, you can recover their banner and take it to...
Don't worry, I got a squad mate banner.
that thing. That big green mark. No fall damage, which is awesome. That's the only thing that really makes it like Titanfall is the way the gunplay is, and then the no fall damage. So I keep getting distracted. So once you get the banner, you have to take it to these. What is that? It's on the other side. You have to deposit it, and your dead teammate will actually revive and be dropped in by a drop ship. There it is. So these things. So it takes 5 seconds to do this, and then they drop in like 10 seconds. So what's awesome is I'm actually going to leave this for them. They can have the health and the gun, because unless they go all the way back to where they died to recover their crate, they have nothing. See, I'm a good teammate. Alright, so I have 2 kills. We are in the circle, which is good. I hate running into the circle. I'd rather already be in and let people come to me.
New kill leader appointed.
New kill leader. Eyes up, firm.
Is 60 the max amount of players? Yeah, I think currently it is. It's 20 teams of 3, which honestly, the size of the map and how easy it is to navigate the world because there's no fall damage, I'm totally okay with that. It feels like enough, but it also doesn't feel overwhelming. That's one of my few complaints about PUBG, is that sometimes I just really want to play a quick game or play a bunch of matches. And, you know, a game of PUBG can last pretty significant amount of time. And then you have to leave. If you die, you leave the game, and it takes a while to get back in. This is like Fortnite in the respect that if you die or leave, you get into another match super quick. I'm impressed. Like, there's always people ready to play, and they're just, the way the game's built and the infrastructure is just so quick. Like, I never feel like there's a lot of downtime.
Let's go this way.
I have those. No, I don't have that ammo type.
Contact with target.
So you don't want to just go out and...
Let's go this way.
I want that gun. You don't want to go out and just pick up every gun that you see. You can only carry 2 at a time. But also, if you're basically investing your... You're basically investing your... Did they kill him?
Reloading.
Okay, they did. Let me finish that sentence finally. You're basically investing your inventory space to the health and shields that you think you need, as well as the ammo. The ammo takes up actual inventory spots. So if you carry a shotgun and a heavy ammo weapon, you're not going to waste your inventory space on carrying a bunch of
All things die.
energy ammo. That'd be a big waste, especially if you have no plans to pick up an energy weapon, unless for some reason you're the team's mule and you need to carry that much energy ammo for your teammates. I have McDouble. Yes, I've won 2 games on my personal account. I think one game I made the final kill, and then the other game I was dead, but my teammates pulled it off in the end.
It appears that area has been
Oops.
disturbed.
Wish I had...
Helmet here. Level 2.
Oh, I need that helmet. Thank you. So that's what I was saying about the ping. is my teammates knew I needed that. Oh, oh man. Ah, had the wrong gun out. If I knew they were going to be right there, I wouldn't have used the shotgun. Or backed away at least. I think we're dead, yeah. Me going down that quickly and him getting the jump on my teammate was pretty much a surefire loss. So 2 kills. I feel pretty good about that. So you just leave, and then you just join randoms again. And because I'm used to playing this, I'm getting kills, which is allowing me to... You want me to eat pretzels with a microphone this close to my face? Thank you for the offer, though. I don't think people want to hear me crunch. Oh, it's 3:39 already. Wow, this is going way faster than I thought. Probably have time for 2 more matches, assuming we get a decent time into the game and not die immediately. Alright, you've seen me play Lifeline, so maybe I'll try something else. I'll probably play Bangalore unless somebody else picks it. Okay, I'm second, so we'll just see what the first person picks.
I'm here to watch your back, brother.
Okay, so he took the tank character, Gibraltar. So instead of Lifeline, I'm going to take
No
Bangalore.
cluster foxtrots in my unit.
So
Let's
she's
run this.
more of a defensive character.
You and me, friend.
Oh wow, we don't have any healers. This will be interesting. I don't think I've played on a team yet that didn't have the Lifeline character. So it'll be interesting to see how this works out. Like I was saying, because I feel like new players probably don't get that many kills. I'm actually ranking up pretty quickly. Let us suck together. I don't think any of us were ranked all that high, so... My personal account, on my Xbox, I'm maybe like 6 or 7, and on PC, I'm 11. They said that
This might be a good place to...
there will be crossplay in the future, so an Xbox player will be able to play with PC, but I guess your progress won't carry over. So that'll be different than Fortnite. So if you play on both, you'll basically have 2 different accounts, which is unfortunate, but I've already decided that Xbox is just for fun when I'm around an Xbox. And then all of my actual progress, gameplay, and any money I spend will be on PC. So if I buy those 2 other characters, I'll be doing it on PC.
Let's go here.
Oh, so these are awesome. These are basically supply crates that you don't have to call in. I would really like a gun, please. And I don't have a gun. Fun. So I need to go find one because I'm going to be pretty useless to my team until I get one. Oh, this is not good.
Countdown.
Some good news. We're in the next ring.
Okay, give me that. I don't care if you were going to grab it. I need a gun. He at least had one. There's also these zip lines. That's kind of like, well, I think every game has them now. So you ride the zip line to just kind of get across high elevation areas. Also, you can see the balloon up there. So you can ride that rope. You'll ride it all the way up just like a zip line. And then once you get to the top, it just launches you down. So it's like dropping again. You could say it's similar to the Rift globe in Fortnite, except you can't use it everywhere. It's just like pre predetermined areas that you can ride up and then re-drop into the world, which is awesome when your teams are in a firefight and you can ride up and then flank or get behind the enemy team just because they don't expect you to be there. Do I have two of the same gun? I do. That's weird.
Might be something good this way.
I think we're... Did we already grab... No, we didn't. Okay. I'm a little lost. I thought we already went up here, but it looks like it wasn't open. Yeah. That's what I want.
Level 2.
So both my weapons use the same ammo type, but I have 136 of them, so not too worried. Now I need to go catch up with my team. You can see them on the mini-map in the upper left. They're green and blue, and I'm orange.
Explore this way.
That's consistent
The enemies
to
are
everyone
shooting
that's
at me.
playing. Oh, this is not good. I heard gunshots.
Firing.
I'm getting shot. Shield up.
The enemies are shooting at me. Contact with hostile.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Felt bad for my team. I should have kept up with them.
I'm down, brother.
And now they're both on. That's my fault. So... How is he... Oh, he disconnected? Oh, my no pandas or whatever his name is. He wasn't even patient enough to... Alright, so the blue name that you... The blue number, that was,
Frag out.
Oh, that was... Oh, that was his ability. Oh, they are... So that's the benefit of when you stick together as a team, as you saw. So the one guy used his hologram ability. So he distracted me with multiple versions of himself. He didn't even put himself at risk. He actually hung back and just let me shoot at all his holograms. And then while I was doing that and running out of ammo, his teammate who was playing as Wraith warped in. She does like this, she kind of goes invisible and teleports. So she did that and surprised me right as I was running out of ammo, and there wasn't anything I could do. That's how you should play. All the abilities complement each other. So I'm actually okay not playing with more people on your team, because I think 3 is balanced very well. You have to choose how you want to play together. And if you had 5 or 6 or 4 or more people on your team, it would just be overwhelming. Every team would have the same abilities. So in that respect, I'd say it plays closer to Blackout with a hint of like a MOBA like Dota or League of Legends. And you really have to play off each other if you want to really do well. And that team surprisingly already has that. I don't know if they knew each other or if they were randoms, but they seemed to know what they were doing. I failed my team by taking way too long looting. So I'm sure they're not happy with me right now. Well, since I died so quickly, we can probably pay 2 more. I get to pick last, so
Time to put some
I will
wood down range.
probably be Lifeline this time since they took Bangalore. Bangalore and Lifeline are my 2 top classes.
You and me. Let's take
Nope,
this
they
win.
took it. I'll play Pathfinder.
Ready to go.
I haven't played Pathfinder before, so this will be new to me. Hopefully I don't mess up too much. Oh, and because it says 0 kills, that just means I have 0 kills with that character. If I had played with Lifeline, I think I have a few, just from starting today on
I'm
this
the
account.
Jump Master. I won't let you down. except by falling.
All right, so you're actually getting to see me be the jump master now. I think this is the first time I've been on the stream. So my team suggested we go there. I agree, so I'm just gonna launch.
Hold your breath if you have to.
And they follow me. Oh, that one just broke off. Hopefully he lands somewhere near us. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, this is not good. I don't want to land with other people, but I just totally isolated. Just totally isolated my teammate who broke off from us. That's why you should stick together as a team. He broke off way too early. That was not smart on his behalf. So he's probably gonna get shot up. Or if we get attacked, we're gonna be at a numbers disadvantage, which is not great. I mean, you saw me do that to my team last round. So I'm gonna run over here and hopefully they'll be able to help him. You can tell a lot of people landed together by accident because that's a lot of deaths to be happening within the first minute.
Like victory.
Champion eliminated.
Alright, so the champion was the, I think the highest ranked person, or the, they were the winner from their last match. And if you kill that person, you get 500 bonus XP, which is pretty cool. Alright, so we're together now, which is good. I was really worried that our other teammate was going to get isolated. Unlike Fortnite or PUBG, I really... Oh, hey, Cran. I really would be shocked if somebody could win this game in solo. The game relies so heavily on working together with the complementary abilities. Oh, no, 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 no. One bullet, one bullet. Ah, I had that guy so close.
Take this as motivation. Be better.
This chair goes back way farther. Oh, that was not good. I left my right flank basically wide open, which is not great. So they're trying to recover my banner, which I appreciate. Kill that person. Wow, they are not good. What are you doing? What? I don't know what this person is doing. I feel like they are level 3, so I gotta be fair to them. They just don't know what to do. You either just let that person die, or you just shoot them up. That punching thing was weird, especially when there's enemies around. I mean, you could let the person live, and he's trying to recover my banner. You could let that person live and try to draw out their teammates, but as far as I know, they can still communicate with their teammates when they're downed, so they could actually call out where you are. So there's pros and cons there of, you know, you could draw out the enemy, but at the same time the enemy knows where you are because their downed friend is, you know, has visibility on you. What I really like about this game that I feel like PUBG, Fortnite does this a little bit, PUBG doesn't, is when you shoot somebody with armor, it lights up the color of the armor they're wearing. So if they have purple armor, it actually lights up, like if you do 58 damage, it'll say 58 in purple to let you know approximately how much shield they have left. Whereas if it's blue, where it's only, you know, 3 bars, it shows up blue. If they have the lowest shield, it's white, and I think it just makes a different noise. It makes like the metal tin can noise. And if they have no shield at all, it doesn't do anything special. It just does a normal number pop up. So even just like getting one shot off on somebody, you actually get a ton of information, which if you're I assume when this becomes an esport, and it will be, when instead of relying on the in-game pre-recorded callouts, I'll be communicating with my teammates over microphone, and I can say, you know, level 3 shield down 58 damage, or, you know, just destroyed armor, you know, approximately 40 damage left. That's really useful info when you're trying to play with your team. Oh, that would have been awesome if he hit that shot. Okay, so right there, 22 damage purple. That means he has a level 3 armor, probably full. So that's really useful information for players. You know, I think this game communicates better than most. I think Fortnite's probably the only one that does it as well as this game. Alright, I'm just waiting for my team to revive me. They're actually really close to a revive point. So, let's see, they are here. And the revive point is... There's one here. That looks like the closest one.
Hostile. Danger close.
Or here. So if they take my banner to there, again, it's kind of like dog tags. They can deposit it for 5 seconds, and then it takes 5 to 10 seconds for me to drop in via dropship. I really love that part of this game. So I can think of so many BR games, Battle Royale games, where I'll die and I just leave. There's no reason for me to stick around and watch people, unless I'm playing with my friends and I want to wait and queue up with them. But if I'm playing with randoms, I just leave. Where this game actually rewards you for sticking around because you can totally be revived. This guy's pretty good. I feel like he's warming up. Because I think he was the one I saw miss like 3 shots in a row with a shotgun. Oh, that was nice. Didn't even see him there. No grenade. May not have one. Okay, I take back that he was good. That was a lot of missing. I feel like grenades do damage, but I almost use them like Halo, where it's more of... This guy's dead. Use it more like Halo. Yeah, this is the end of the game. Where you use the grenade to zone out. Oh, this person had self-revive. That's awesome. I think that's an ability that only only comes with gold level. So there's a revive shield that you get where if you revive others, the shield comes up. Or if you are downed, you can use the revive shield to like protect yourself from getting fully killed. But there's different levels. There's white, blue, purple, and gold is super rare. And all of the gold items, gold versions, have the same exact stats as purple. They just have an extra ability. So the gold version of the shield for reviving actually allows you to revive yourself fully without the help of any teammates, and you can do that once. So they used it, but obviously the other team was there ready to kill him. This game is surprisingly deep. There's a lot that the game doesn't tell you that you kind of learn over time, and then obviously you want to teach your teammates. And shout out to the Respawn team. They're north of here. They're in the LA area. But yeah, when I say they're north of here, and they're part of EA, they just did a fantastic job on this. The Titanfall 1 and 2 were amazing games, but I totally support their decision to go and make this game. Also, I can't complain about a free-to-play game, or a completely free game that is also amazing. Like, I mean, this is probably a potential multiplayer game of the year, which is really impressive for a brand new game.
Time to see if all those drills have paid off.
Let's take this win.
It also seems like you can run it on, you know, kind of weaker or older computers. It's not as graphic or CPU intensive as PUBG or Black Ops, but it's also not as lightweight as Fortnite. It's somewhere in between. So you don't need a super beefy computer to run it, but you also need to have, you know, a reasonable...
I have no idea what I'm doing.
So this guy Shax has no idea what he's doing, as he just said. Or, Debo Baggins.
Where's on, boys?
Yeah, it's him.
Up to you.
Or Jay Bondi. I couldn't figure out.
I say we land here.
This is a good LZ.
Just letting them know that I can hear them.
Heard that.
Since they're using microphone.
Meant to
and
agree.
I'm not going to be talking back to them. It's 3:59, so this will be my last game. Whether it's a short game or a long one, this will be the last one. I'd prefer it not to be a 30-second game. I'd like to get a couple kills. You know, if Sam and Nicole let me, I'd be totally willing to play this again on stream, maybe next week or in a couple weeks. I got the thumbs up. So yeah, I mean, as I get better, I'll obviously try to tell you more about this game. But I'm a huge fan of it. I feel like I'm really starting to understand the tactics and the teamwork involved. But yeah, I mean, we just started playing on this account today. I think it's level 4 now. But I'm obviously much higher ranked on my personal account. Oh my god, this is not good. So one of my teammates was just downed. I can't blame him. He probably just got dropped. Where was that person? Uh-oh. Okay.
Deploying health drone.
Ah, that's not the gun I wanted. So some of the... So that's my knockdown shield. So some of the heavier weapons perform almost like a sniper rifle. They have a really slow rate of fire, but they do a ton of damage. So I did 40 damage on that one shot with one bullet. Had I got a headshot, it would have done more. But I thought I had an assault rifle because it kind of looked like that, and that really messed up my brain. When I fired that one shot, I was like, it felt like I ran out of ammo. If I knew it was that type of gun, I would have jumped to the side. Where's my team? Okay.
Hold tight. I got your back.
All right, this guy.
Good looking now. Health drone if you need.
Thank you very much. I have no shield, but that's fine. So as you can see, this little droid I carry that has a cooldown. I can't talk today. Will actually heal everyone within a radius that's on your team. That's why I like Lifeline, because I don't have to fill my...
Punch that guy to death.
I don't have to fill my inventory full of health. Sorry, Slack is lighting up. Okay. Our internal team tool was notifying me. I wanted to make sure people weren't sending me messages about the stream. Alright, so our one teammate left, which was... I feel like a lot of people that are new to this don't realize about the revive feature, which is unfortunate because all they have to do is wait a minute or two and they're probably going to get revived, or the team will die. But to me, that's worth sticking around just to see. Where is this? Oh man,
Taking fire. I'm down.
I don't even know if I had a secondary weapon. We're probably dead.
I did really good today. I can't wait to
Yeah.
tell my creator.
Okay.
When I find
Well, that was unfortunate. That person leaving just really messed us up because if you stick around, your priority becomes reviving your teammate and less hunting down players. And because he left, we were really hunting down at a disadvantage, 2 against 3. It looked like. And, I mean, most times you'll lose unless you're playing together and really utilizing the abilities. you're probably going to lose a 2v3, as is accurate for most games. Well, it is 4:03, and I have a bunch of messages on my phone, so I should probably go attend to that. Am I good to just go ahead and stop streaming? Cool. All right. Well, thanks everyone. This was Apex Legends, and I am DMZilla. Had a product at Mobcrush, and maybe in a week or two I'll come back and play more of this, and hopefully have some better teammates and not fail. Cool. All right. Well, thanks everyone. I will see you soon.